Should Arsenal risk Martinelli against City with Bayern Munich on the horizon? As Arsenal heads to the Etihad Stadium on Sunday, they aim to leave Manchester with 3 points. It would be a significant mistake for Mikel Arteta to start Gabriel Martinelli against Manchester City if he is fit. Some may criticize me for this observation, but James Benge's revelation on why Martinelli shouldn't start against City might sway your opinion. According to Charles Watt's YouTube channel commentator, Arteta should not rush the Brazilian forward's return to the team to avoid reopening his wound. The 22-year-old hasn't played since early March when he sustained a severe foot injury during Arsenal's 6-0 victory over Sheffield. Benge believes it's too soon to rely on him, but when Arsenal faces Bayern Munich in the Champions League quarter-finals, he could be the player to secure a crucial victory against the Bundesliga giants. I would probably play it safe with Martinelli because you know it's an injury. A foot cut can reopen if you play 90 minutes of football no matter how well stitched it is, he stated. I think he's the one I'd be most cautious with, and he's also the one who could be most effective in the upcoming weeks against Bayern. Whoever plays as the right back, especially against Joshua Kimmich, his pace would be so valuable in those games. It seems like he's the biggest gamble, so he's the one you're shrewdest to avoid messing with. Yes, Arteta should field his best players against Manchester City, but caution is necessary. With a packed schedule until the end of the season, the Spaniard can't afford to lose any key players to a long-term injury. That said, Gabriel Jesus might want to prove to Manchester City that he's better than they thought, and deploying him on the left wing with Havertz in the exchange could be the perfect surprise element to catch the citizens off guard. Ornstein discounts Amadou Onana from Arsenal's transfer wish list. According to David Ornstein, Arsenal's transfer expert, it's more likely that Martin Zubimendi will join Arsenal this summer than Amadou Onana. Some Arsenal fans anticipate a busy summer transfer window, with deals to take the team to the next level. Mikel Arteta is particularly keen on securing a quality midfielder. Arsenal's midfield has been decent, with Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice particularly impressive. However, there's another spot in midfield up for grabs. Mikel Arteta wants to sign the third midfielder to ideally come in and fill that spot. According to Ornstein, the Gunners are still unsure whether they will sign a number 6 or number 8 midfielder. If they aim for a number 6, Martin Zubimendi is the player Arteta reportedly desires. However, if they opt for a number 8, there are several other options available. Interestingly, Amadou Onana, who has been widely linked with a move to the Emirates, is no longer a player the Gunners are likely to pursue, and they certainly aren't willing to pay £50 million or more for his services. As Ornstein stated, there's certainly some appreciation for Onana at Arsenal and elsewhere, but I'm not sure if he fits their profile or price range. In the number 6 position, we know Arteta likes Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, and there will be others. If it's the number 8, they'll go ahead. There will be several options as well. I don't really see that happening. Zubimendi's fans at Arsenal must be ecstatic with the news that he's Arteta's ideal signing. Available for £51 million, his release clause, Arsenal can seal the deal if, hopefully, this time the player agrees to the transfer. It's surprising that Onana isn't of interest to Arsenal's decision-makers, but the Gunners have to trust them, they know best. The Barcelona-Arteta links, political maneuvering in Spain. Barcelona's ties with Arteta appear more like a political stance in Spain. Some Arsenal fans might feel relieved that Barcelona seems to have removed Mikel Arteta from their summer transfer plans. The club's leadership has cited our manager's lack of experience as a reason for not considering him suitable to handle the pressure in Catalonia. This reasoning is questionable, especially considering that the current coach, Xavi, had even less time on the sidelines when he was hired by the same regime. Arteta's current boss hasn't officially explained why he wants to resign just 2 years into the job. Speculation suggests that Arteta might feel exhausted by the demands placed on him, which could be why Barcelona is reconsidering their selection criteria. However, much of what's being discussed in Spanish football circles seems to have political undertones. There's a belief that Joan Laporta was initially against Xavi's return to northeast Spain due to the former midfielder's connections with a rival presidential candidate. The president only publicly supported Xavi when he realized it could benefit him politically. The narrative of a club legend returning masked the fact that Barcelona lacked the financial means to attract established names. Interestingly, this is why Arteta ended up at Arsenal for his first managerial role. While Arsenal claimed he was their top choice, it's widely believed that other candidates withdrew due to limited transfer budgets at the time. This is why Arteta could be a practical fit. While he's been financially supported in recent years, he prefers working with young talents he can mold. Xavi, on the other hand, is accustomed to working with established stars. Xavi's return wasn't about developing young talent, which is what Arteta excels at. Xavi, influenced by Pep Guardiola, is a perfectionist who wants to win playing beautiful football. It seems Xavi feels the job's expectations didn't align with what he thought it would be. While Barcelona won the league in Xavi's first season, he feels limited by the club's resources to implement his style fully. This is why key figures with similar visions have left the club. Considering these factors, Arteta might be better suited for what Barcelona needs right now. Laporta's public statements might be part of a political strategy to mask the club's actual situation. Admitting the reality would be an acknowledgement of Barcelona's limitations, which they are reluctant to do. While Arteta has strong ties to Barcelona, his current role at Arsenal provides stability and a long-term plan, which might be more attractive than the uncertainties in Spain. In conclusion, Arteta's intelligence and strategic thinking make him a valuable asset for Arsenal, and his current position is more secure than what Barcelona offers at the moment. If you are a loyal Gunners, leave your like. This will also help you to be informed with the main Arsenal news. Thank you.